Here is our final project Scada system for ECE4220. Here are two terminals that host in different Raspberry Pis. They are the remote terminal units of our Scada system. And in order to demo our final project, we need to start our RTU program first. Because in our client program, we have a broadcast a star message in order for RTU to get the address of the client, so it knows where to send the information. After connection was established, RTU will send a log every 1 second with the status of each component and a message. When each event happens, RTU will be interrupted and send a log containing the current status and also a message of what happened. The event we have implemented are two push button presses, two switches, power off and power overload, and a command from console operator to turn off and turn on different LEDs.
This is our console operator, this is the client program, and this is the database application. Client send a port number and RTU IDs to the console operator through a named pipe. With the port number and RTU ID, console operator can send command to the RTU through socket communication to eventually control the LEDs in a specific RTU. The reason why we implement the system in this way is because we can dynamically get the IPs of different RTUs in our local area network. We also create a database application for this project to store the log history. To ensure the security level of this application, the user can log in this system only if the password can match successfully. The graphic user interface of this application can provide the Scada administrator an intuitive user experience. For example, the administrator can sort the history log by either timestamp or event ID.
In order to simulate the power lines, we have used a small function generator. Here is a sample circuit where output of the function generator is fed into a voltage divider and then is connected to our different ADCs. In order to simulate the power overload, we will simply turn the potentiometer that which change the amplitude of the power. In order to simulate the power off, we will just unplug the function generator. Here I'll go ahead and start our RTU programs.
So here I will run the console operator of this project. After that, I will log in the database application. And finally, I will run the client program to establish the communication between the client and RTU.
Notice that information start coming available and our RTU start sending the informations.
So here, when I click this button, the application will refresh the database. So here, if I press the sort ID button, it will sort the event ID in descending order. If I press the sort ID button for one more time, it will sort the event ID in ascending order. And the same for the sort time button.
And then notice that in our auxiliary board, we have implemented the 7-segment display to represent couple of event IDs. So if I press on the button over here, on, off, switch, and same thing over this board. And
Here, if I press the button log data, you can see the previous event has already been recorded in our Scada database.
And also you can notice that there's a change in our switch status as well. And then next part, we will start sending the command to our board. Notice that the LED of first board has been on. And then the second LEDs. And we will start turning the LEDs of second board. And also this will be logged into our database as well. And next part, we will simulate the power events.
Here you can see the ADC bound has already been recorded in our database.
And then we will simulate the no power event.
Also, this event has already been recorded in our system.
And that's all for our demonstration. More specific information will be recorded in our final project report.